Hey friends, it is Wednesday, January 29th, and we have another document to go over in the court case between the OFA and the FDA regarding tirzepatide. In part one, I went over this document, which is the actual motion for preliminary injunction. There's some good information in there, but not like what we're about to go over. There were over 350 documents that were submitted to the docket today, and I'm not going to do all 350 pages, but this was a 33-page document which basically lays out the OFA's response to the redacted decision memorandum that is basically shaping the FDA's case for why they are saying that Eli Lilly has enough medication. So this document is the OFA's attempt to prove that the FDA did not do their due diligence in actually investigating this situation. I'm not going to go over every single page, but you're going to see a lot of this. This is redacted information, meaning that they are referencing information from the decision memorandum that is not able to be viewed by the public. But I'd say that the OFA came out the gate strong. It says, patients throughout the nation rely on compounded versions of GLP-1 drugs, including tirzepatide, to treat serious medical conditions like diabetes and obesity. Second paragraph, yet in October, FDA abruptly declared the tirzepatide shortage over. FDA's stated basis was Lilly's representation that it could meet the present and projected national demand. When plaintiffs here challenged that claim, FDA abandoned any defense of this action, obtained remand to reconsider, and declared that tirzepatide compounding could continue in the meantime. 2 months later, FDA retook the same action on the same basis. Its decision relies solely on information and data Lilly has provided to the FDA. Yet, the FDA missed all of this stuff. The FDA could have avoided these missteps had it engaged the public with a notice and comment rulemaking, as the Administrative Procedure Act requires. But the FDA would prefer to engage only the manufacturers of name brand drugs in deciding whether shortages exist. Then they took some time to go over the history of the drug shortage and why it was put on the shortage list. And they even say that the shortage did not abate, which means that there is still a shortage. Some more redaction that we can't read, and then underneath it says the FDA gave zero weight to all evidence that it received from parties other than Lilly. It concluded that each separate category of this evidence does not undermine or outweigh the information submitted by Lilly. And then we go into the argument section of this, which is the court should enjoin and stay the delisting action because it is unlawful on the merits, and the equities are clear-cut in favor of relief pending final judgment. FDA violated the Administrative Procedure Act, and again, calling out the FDA, saying that their procedures were unlawful. Brace yourself, here we go. Basically, they were outlining that they needed substantial evidence that Eli Lilly's claims were factual. They referenced an entire section of this decision memorandum that we can't see. The FDA should have known better. The FDA missed this entirely. On a weekly basis, FDA received screenshots of wholesalers' web pages showing no supply or restricted supply of brand name tirzepatide products. The FDA rejected this evidence based on the information provided by Lilly on availability of product. Their decision memorandum also cited limitations of the screenshot evidence, i.e., the screenshots were undated and do not include information about the length of time that the product is or was out of stock. Then they're saying that they totally are dismissing the role of the compounders as too small to matter. And then they're trying to sum it up and saying that absent immediate relief, so unless the judge can actually put forth this temporary injunction and make it to where the FDA can't do anything, the OFA members will be irreparably harmed. And then they leave it with this paragraph. Finally, any harm to Lilly is far outweighed by that facing plaintiffs and the patients. By Lilly's own account, it is not losing out on sales. According to Lilly, redaction, in any instance, redaction, any cost to Lilly would be de minimis in light of its $45 billion annual revenue. Conclusion, the court should enter a preliminary injunction and stay of FDA's delisting action. Whew, okay, so 33 pages in less than 5 minutes. What are your thoughts?